I'm muted again. Hello. Hey, folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. My goodness, I'm so glad that I have this little Vagano 2 penguin, and she bobs up and down as I speak. My goodness, that could have been Shadow the Hedgehog again. I'm mad. I'm so mad. It was hilarious. It really was. But, y'all didn't hear it. Sorted! It's fine. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? I'm alright. But you know what? It's not Shadow again. It's this window. It's Jade Empire! And check it out. New title screen. I'm loving this. Are we going to get a new one for every chapter? I really hope so. Right, let's load our game. Now, in our last stream, we got distracted. And we wandered off, and we chased butterflies, and... oh, man. What a good time we had. So, yes, I said I was going to come back to the tea rooms. And I was going to head upstairs and talk to Ox Carrier. Because that's the next sort of plot thing that we came across. But you'll notice I'm down here. Why am I down here? Well, because when I went upstairs, the game decided I was going to get distracted again.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Master Dutong isn't as generous as old Mother Quan used to be. You can't stay here anymore.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
I'll handle this.
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some?
I don't think that's going to really impress him. We're not a known entity, and it's not as cool as that one Wei Shen line from Sleepy Dogs. So let's go with this one. My name is unimportant. I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge.
Is it because of your little T-Rex arms?
I'm not
I
some
saw those.
useless old drunk. I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first.
I need you to take me to the pirate camp.
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
How about this, friend? I have a business relationship with the guy who's selling all of this wine. Do you want 20% of his profits to date? Because I can do that. I can make it happen. You aren't brave enough for such a fast and low-flowing river?
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
Tempest, hi, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing okay as well. Let's try and charm this man. You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates. Pat back of hand.
You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it. To the pirate lair.
Scooby,
I'll
welcome
make
on
my way
in.
down to the little dock where I have my
Good
barge
to have you
and
here.
Get everything ready.
Hope you're having a good day.
Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
I'll meet you at the pier.
Good, good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember,
Dude, you're
meet me
downstairs.
at Beggar's Pier
Speak up.
in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
I just got 1,000 experience for talking to that guy. Oh, and he vanished. It's a good shot. I wouldn't want to fight with those sailors either. Dang. Rixtress, welcome in. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, here's why I came over here. I was gonna talk, to this fellow. Zhong Ox Carrier. Hello.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
This one I feel... Oh, Rixtress is getting cake? Heck yeah. What kind of cake are we having? I hope it's a good one. That's a lie. They're all good cakes. This one I feel I would say in my normal voice. Why are you so upset? This one I feel needs to be done in the faux femme fatale voice. My, you're a big one, aren't you? Perhaps I can interest you in a heist. Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox.
I believe you. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like
Oh.
it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Real quick, before we get... Are we going to leave this sentence floating out there? I didn't know that. If that is the case, happy birthday, Rixtress. And even if it's not, I hope you have a good day anyways. But especially if it's your birthday. Chocolate sponge with minty crisp cakes. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Also, since we're Discord birthday bot strikes by not doing... Rixtress, I'm really, really sorry. Happy birthday, Rixtress. Everybody, don't sing the song because we're all in our own homes or places where we can't be heard. But, yeah, happy birthday. I hope you have a good day. While we're waiting, we're going to do the sweepstakes draw for the football after this. Empirical Woodland's got 2 wheels set up. It's great. Also, don't forget the new home old games challenge, yeah? Yeah, there you go. Right. Man, none of these options are good. Hey, see, there you go. Community challenge, 75% complete. Good job. You can say it's coming home, Jade. You say it for like... Oh, man, when did that come out? 96? Keep saying it. It's coming home. By it, I mean the England tour bus. We're going home. If you don't go back, your master will starve.
Master have other ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
I like the idea that I would be able to intimidate this guy. No, I'm not taking that one. That's an instant fail. Well, the other ox will be lonely if you don't go back.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you.
Zhong, return to Mount
I was at my
Gagazet.
wit's end. You've done me a great service.
Push weak Ronso, no
Come,
horn.
Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
All I can afford is 350 experience points. That's fine, fella. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is, I believe... Oh, camera, please. We have two things to do, and that is, Eiling wanted us to go find her husband. There's a quest flag over there, so that person might be worth going and speaking to at some point as well. And, we actually had to go back to the dam so we can, close the dam and make the village happy again. So, that's what we're gonna do at the start of this. And then after that, probably go and look at those pirates, yeah? Yeah. That's the plan. I'm still not used to the length of these loading times. I'm not going to say how long this takes. Again, the CPC. 10-15 minute load times on that thing. I've done long load times. But that... No, that's a bit much. Alright, let's explore. Is there anything over here? No, this is just outside. Oh, wait. Nice! Thanks, Dawnstar. I'm glad you helped. A bar of nickeled iron. Okay. I'm wondering if that's going to be like a crafting thing. Because we've also found, like, silk and... Well, we know what the dragon breath was. That was, like, gunpowder for exploring around the dam. Yeah, kind of interesting. So, who was I going to ask for... Was it you?
Hello, and welcome to Truman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now.
No, this is not the
My
person I was going
inventory's
to
a bit
ask.
understocked.
But it might work out. I hear you're looking for a wife.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger.
I don't know who
It's
told
true,
me that.
I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Do you know Eiling?
Eiling, the gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
She could help you in your business.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
Thank you very much, Empirical Woodland, and Jade Mew, and Rickstress, and Scooby. All of these points are going to go into a great big bucket. And they're going to transform and coagulate into a CPC stream. Also, Rickstress is correct. It is the year of our Luigi 2024. Are you telling me waifus are not? We've invented the word waifu
Hello.
just
Eileen,
for this thing.
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Chuman is just a little shy.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
I see that thing, Kosaka. I'll check that out after this. Okay. He is a true artist. Because it's not thriving, is it? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, he said at the start of this conversation, it's not going well. He's a true artist.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
Dude, you losing it? You losing it? You need to press it, human. I'll just be third wheeling it in the back, being your wingman. Do better! You two both seem to already know a lot about each other. I think he wanted me to introduce you.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eiling. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
And I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
Did Eiling just vanish from that cutscene? And she made the little shing noise as well? Yeah, that was interesting. So, Mew, I've called up a couple of times now. No, I've called it out last time, and because it came up a couple of times. There you go, get that right. A lot of the women in this game seem to be, I want to get married and have a house and 2 children. And like, cool, I guess, if this is traditional not China, but I still feel like it could be done a little better. How close am I to leveling up? A ways. Okay. What was next? The dam is next. Also teleporting directly to the guy who owes him money. Now that's the business partner you want. I hear you owe my husband money. This shall not stand. I'm in the wrong place. Do you have any weapons yet? I see the little money logo.
Sipa sair ki unir, Juanurk shinroni sipa. Akwi wo ofir,
Oh,
san
okay.
kasawir wo see you tana.
I'll be going.
Onu yuwir napair, wo choir shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan.
I'm curious as to what the prompts were for this fictional language. Because, so Al Bhed comes to mind. Al Bhed is easy because it's a simple substitution. As long as you get the vowels switched with one another, you can pretty much pronounce any word as easily as you can in English if you just read through it. But then you've got made up stuff like... I'm in the wrong place. My fog of war is getting cleared out on the map up there. You see that? Oh, that's because I'm behind the tea house. I know where I am. I'm like this navigating real world places as well. I was like, what? Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Now I know where I am. And then I I like that I still had camera control. I love that I could do that. Yeah. For some reason, Breath of Fire 4 comes to mind with that one made-up language that was... I think it was just the word Paku over and over again, and depending on the number of times it was said, that's what it was. And then you got Lofan here, which is all sorts of things. I don't know. Yes, that was the language spoken by the Tribbles, who were, I believe they were in a forest, not the desert island. There was nothing on the desert island, and that was the point. Okay. So, I still have a note in my quest diary, I've seen, that there is a gemstone behind the wall that we blew up. 1 second. Someone said thank you, and I have to say you're welcome. Well, that's a rat demon. Yeah, what do you expect rat demons are gonna look like? They're gonna look all scrungly. Okay, moving on. I have a note in my quest diary that there is a gemstone behind the wall that we blew up, which is this wall right here. That's the scariest Buddha, if that is such a person. I feel like that's a meme image. Aha. Man, no loading screen. Okay. Well, I suppose it's about time that I use the one joke that I came prepared with in today's stream, and it wasn't even mine, thanks to a disappearing act who writes, they should have a tennis game in this game, and it would be called Jade Umpire. I'm glad one of you laughed. I was going to hold that and be like, well, nobody's laughing, but thankfully a distraction. There's a distraction anyway, because Kosaka has redeemed Show and Tell. So let's go and show and tell. For the Americans, they should have a baseball game, which That's more Japan than China, isn't it? Oh, I suppose it's both. Anyway, here is this screen. I forgot what today's show and tell is. It is... Nice! So, this is some product that has come in at work recently. It's Pride Month. How you doing, everybody? And work has received literally these. I got a little excited when this came in on the delivery, and I'm like, ooh, are we gonna start getting Pride stuff? No, you're gonna get 8 Pride things. I am going to buy 4 of them. And my friends bought 2. But this is what we have. And it's made me very, very happy to see that that work is doing this. And I know rainbow capitalism, but also visibility is important and knowledge is important. And this is just a little way of saying, hey, here's what's up. Everything is okay in this short moment. I have one of these on my lanyard at work. I'm gonna leave it up to you to guess which it is. And then I'm gonna go back to the game, which is over here. Hello, look, I paused while we were waiting. Jade knows what's up. I do like hearts and stuff. Did I just see somebody over there? I thought I saw somebody over there, but it was actually these pillars. Alright, cool. I am getting confused. Oh, good times. Good save point. Thanks. Right, let's go explore. So, oh yeah! We were told there are... That's still not the button I want. That's the button I want. Oh, actually, since you're here, Tempest. I believe this is one of the skills you mentioned you would want, as you were building a character. This one's Leaping Tiger. And the whole thing with this one is it is essentially Berserker Barrage from Marvel Capcom 2. I mean, Children of the Atom. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where, yeah, Wolverine is just a tornado. And he's real easy to take down if you can hit him, but if, you know? Which, aww.
There is much suffering in this quarry. So many lives lost.
Hey, you know how I was talking about the suffering the last time I played this game? And I was like...
Die with honor.
I hate rock formations! I was gonna boot them down! I mentioned the suffering the last time I played this, and like, this is literally a plot point in that game as well. There is a quarry full of prisoners where there was a cave-in, and the COs were just like, oh well, guess you're dying now.
Strangler Jesus smells something fresh.
What happened here?
Water come. People leave Strangler Jesus and other prisoners to die. Water come faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangler Jizu has too much hate to die.
One second. There we go. Okay, cool. Who are you?
Strangler Jizu is king in this place. King of the prisoners. King of the dead. Dead serve Jizu. And now, you join Strangler Jizu's subjects.
Leaping tiger.
I tried talking you through it. I tried talking. Y'all wouldn't listen. Now this is happening. When I play The Suffering, I'll typically go for the good ending, because I go for the good ending in basically anything. Oh, what? I want that. Can I do that? Drop and roll. Let's go for you guys. Maybe if we take out the ads, then Jizu will I don't know, go a little easier on me, I suppose. So yeah, when I play The Suffering, I generally go for the good route, because I go for the good route when I play most video games. That's my power fantasy. I just help people. Also, because at least in the first one, it is really hard to be a bad person in The Suffering 1. So, for a bit of context, in The Suffering, you are presented with moral choices. Do you want to do the good thing? Do you want to do the bad thing? And I think Jizu is just summoning ads, endless ads. It's a YouTube adpocalypse over here, or as I like to call it, Tuesday. In The Suffering, you are presented with moral choices. Do you want to do the good thing? Do you want to do the bad thing? It's not always as cut and dry as you think it is. There is one point when you meet a prone guard, and there is secret good karma to be gained by killing him.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want?
Who are you?
I think I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners.
The prisoners are dead. They drowned.
Drowned? Yes, I remember. The water rushing in, everybody running. I went back for the prisoners. They were bad men, but no one deserves to die like that. I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jizu first, and then he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me.
Not Strangler Jizu. Really? Is that what he did? You think you know him, man? Why would he kill you if you were trying to save them?
Jizu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all.
There must be something more I can do to help you.
My spirit was bound to this place, trapped by the man who killed
See you
me.
later, Tempest. Thank you very much for
Strangler
checking in.
Jizu's
Always
hate
good to
kept
have you
me
here.
chained in death, just like I kept him chained in life. But you destroyed Jizu. His hold on me is broken. My spirit is free. I only hope that I can find some release in that freedom. I had hoped that I would have somewhere to go, but I feel no pull to the underworld. Hopefully I can find my own way, somehow. Thank you for this release, Great One. It is enough for now that I can fade for a time.
That looks like a pretty cool jewel. I should equip that. Anyway, in the suffering, you get these moral choices. Not all of them are obvious. And, when you do something good, body, spirit, mind -5. I'm good. Yeah, close the dam. That's what I'm gonna do. When you do something, the game either says good job or it tells you off. Depends on what you do. And in the first game, it's really hard to be a bad person because you do something bad and you have a flash of like a vision of your wife showing up and just screaming at you. How could you do this? He needed your help. And man, I feel awful. I feel bad enough that I had to make the bad choice anyway. And now you're telling me off?
Help! Help me, please! I have to get out of here! I'm trapped with these scary people, and I can't see any way out!
And, like, that's why in the sequel, they introduced a character named Blackmore, who is the most transparently evil man. And whenever you do something bad, instead of Carmen going, "Oh, how could you do that?" you get what is essentially Dr. Claw going, "Yes, do this again." And, okay. Who are you? Another ghost?
I'm a ghost, but I'm a little girl too. I'm trapped here. I can't leave, and I can't die. It's cold in here and wet, and I'm scared. I don't like it here.
Why, thank you, Rixtress.
I've been trapped here
I'm kind of
for
happy
so
with it.
long. The outside is so close. I can see it, but this puddle is blocking my way. I don't see any way around it. If I could just get outside, I'd finally be free. But I can't walk through the puddle. I can't.
Why are you so scared of the puddle?
Don't you know how I died? I drowned when the flood came. It was cold and dark, and now I can't touch the water. I just can't. Please help me. Please.
I'll find a way to get you out of there.
I think I know how you can help me. Look at the ceiling. It looks like there was a cave-in long ago, and somebody put these poles here to hold the ceiling up. All you have to do is break these poles, and the ceiling will collapse. A whole bunch of rocks will fall
That
into the water,
sounds...
and I can skim across
That
them
sounds
and
like
leave
an
this
OSHA
place.
write-up waiting to happen. A cave-in could kill me.
No, it should be safe, and I have to get out of here. I have to leave. Please trust me. I wouldn't ask if I thought you'd get hurt.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you so much. I just know you can help me. Please hurry.
X-card on me, chat. Children are sketchy. Ghosts are sketchy. Ghosts' children are double plus sketchy. I feel like this is just gonna kill me. Well, I thought that was death. I thought that was death. I was like, well, I got the good karma. Smash cut to black. Oh, that was death. But actually, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. CPC Gamer. Doer of good. That's me. Alright, so what are we at? close the dam. That's what we're going to do next, now that we're down here. And we can fill it up, fill up the river, and then sail off. Yeah! I legit thought that was going to be a trap. That's why I saved. Because then if the game... Nah, you're just dead. And you have to load the last save. I'm pretty sure that was before the fight with Strangler. And helping out the turnkey. Speaking of... Body +1, minus 50% damage from traps. I'm going to take these 3, I'll be honest, because that's a lot cooler. Only followers of the way of the closed fist can use this gem. Alright, cool. Cool. Let us continue exploring, and I think we're going to go this way to camera left. Because I didn't. And I reckon that's where dam controls are going to be. What a hero!
These pathetic ghosts are becoming an annoyance. Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's just work. I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the dam sentry so we can go.
I just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver this power source. Are you going to be the one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
You've made your point. Let's go. It'll be safer if we stick together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
You went a bit Irish in the middle of that one, friend.
Command words slipping into enemy hands.
Leaping tiger.
And let's change the access code to blue. This was a Night Trap reference in the year 2024. Wasn't there a second guy? Oh, that what? Yeah, you'd better run. You have a Night Trap t-shirt? What is your Night Trap t-shirt? I'm genuinely curious now. I think that game is splendid. I think that game is it's all right. Depiction of the interface, and it says watch out behind you. Just like in that song. I think Night Trap's like a really, really good idea. It's just the execution is super duper cheesy. But also that's why it's good.
You are drawn by destiny. Like water flowing, bleeding. Have you begun to question your path? It is murky, blocked, but carefully crafted. You are on this path because you have been shaped, groomed, and the predators have been drawn away to let you pass. Can you see how that path winds towards your prey? You are meant to learn, but not too much. To see, but not too clearly. To succeed, but not completely.
Oh. FMV games can be fun. Just off the top of my head, I can think of 2 others in the same vein. Ground Zero Texas and Surgical Strike. Although Surgical Strike is more first-person shooter FMV. Ground Zero Texas, that's the real-time switching between cameras, find the thing, shoot the thing. That one's also goofy and overacted. Are you saying I've been misled?
To control an outcome, control the beginning. It is godlike, the most arrogant action. That is what was done. I weaken. But listen.
Ma'am, do you need a moment?
Endings come at their own pace. You would better serve your cause by asking where it began. Question why the path is there, not where it leads. For now, look to yourself. The Guardian ahead will test and teach. He is an ally, one you can trust. Find your purpose, fulfill your destiny, and we will meet again.
It happened again, didn't it? You saw something. I don't like the effect this place has on you. Let's get going.
Contradiction is a really good game because every scene, chewing on all the scenery, that game's great. It was filmed where I live. There is... Sadly, I don't think I was part of this expedition. I wasn't part of this expedition. There is footage of my friends going to that shed that doesn't do anything and just, oh, I'm gonna shake my fist in anger at you, shed. Anytime my friends get the chance to be like, would it mean anything if I did this? And does this symbol mean anything to you? We love a bit of that. Hey, do you have anything for me? No. Hi. Who are you?
I sense something strange about this girl. She is more than she appears.
The Guardian is coming. He's very mad. He got mad at this man and hurt him. You better go away right now or he'll get mad at you too.
I love that this is consistently a question because every time I want to go, who are you?
That doesn't matter. Only the Guardian matters. He's going to be very cross with you. You should run before he gets here.
Who is this Guardian?
Oh, it's too late. I told you to run away, but you didn't listen. Now the Guardian's here and he's going to hurt you. He's really mad.
Leaping Tiger.
Well, this appears to have been a very silly thing to have done. Oh, he's immune! Immune to fire hands! That's like my one thing! Fire hands is all I've got. No! You leave her alone, please. Leave me alone also.
Spirit thief. Leaping Tiger.
Why is this Guardian immune to all my cool stuff? Hi, what? I do not serve the Lotus Assassins. Oh! I thought that was like... Oh, that's like the start of phase 2, right? Yeah, start of phase 2. I'm gonna die now because I don't have... I need healing, and I don't have any abilities to do that. The loading screens say a lot of things, and I don't know that I read all of them. Alright, are you gonna talk to me now? No, you're not gonna talk to me now. I wonder if there's a way to to talk through that and like not take that hit, but I don't know. I looked away, Jaded Mew. There was what? I actually did look away. I didn't see it. I was looking at chat. The tip was the one that you mentioned. Well, what we can do... No, I don't think I want to do that, actually. I was thinking...
The guard.
What happened to this Lotus Assassin?
He made the Guardian mad.
That's what I was thinking. Put Dawnstar on support so she feeds me chi for healing. She was the one doing all the damage, though. So, like, I don't know. Who is this Guardian? I wonder if I can do that in the middle of the fight.
Leaping Tiger.
I got some good hits in, actually. It looked like he was down to maybe half health. Oh, no it wasn't. I don't know what those pips in his health bar are. Oh, there you go. I am not your enemy. Stop this fighting and we can talk. You've eaten my friend's head. Stop it.
Tiger.
Honestly, that could have gone better.
Your technique is flawed.
Oh, hello. Can I just disengage a little bit? No. That's either not a focus point, or the game's gonna be like, you are in the middle of a fight, get out of here with your guided meditation. I am Scholar Ling. Yeah, I see, this seems like an instance where I would be a known person. Why do you want to serve me? That's really, really sad. So you're sure I can't kick you out? I'm honored to have you as my companion, Chaika. Who was that little girl?
Wo ufir ipir sir tin. Wo wir.
Are you gonna have a creepy little girl following me around now? I don't know. Is she a sorceress?
Kup thir son puno su uku ir sir sisitsu toir ok. Wo yowir apafwe ir sir sisitsu toir ok. Pir okir ifwir wo. Wo wir wokir fonir wo kup thir son ukut.
If you're coming with me, let's go.
Kukawuk takti yir. Wo panir nisa ir pan.
I feel like that's the game saying, hey, maybe go back to that question tree. Maybe go ask about your destiny or something. I don't know. See?
Osa irinna wati son puno itarak. Inspirta. Kawari sa ir pasir uyo. Newa kop keeps it here sunuk.
Alright, let's go.
Onoir kop tha ir tha nir ok kun aso. Si ir sukut afifir no ni.
The Guardian wants me to give you this. That man over there had it. It's an inscrutable power source. The Guardian says you might need it.
Inscrutable power source? What's that?
The Guardian doesn't know what it's for, but he knows it's important. Otherwise, why would that man have had it? You better keep it for now. The Guardian says we don't have to stay here anymore. He says we have to go with you now. Is that right?
Come on, you and Chaikar are with me now.
Good. I like you. The Guardian likes you too.
There's a clearing outside Tien's landing. Wait for me there with the others.
I like meeting new people. The Guardian and I think this is going to be a great adventure.
Yep, that sure is an inscrutable power source. Scrutinize it with an intense scrut. I have 3 points, which are going to all go into health today. That's what I'm going to do. No. That's what I'm going to do. Right. Let's... So I've not been doing that. And I feel like that's something I may need to focus on at some point. Like, it's going to become important. But I also like plus 75% damage. I don't think this is stackable, incidentally. I think this is 25 plus 25 plus 25. But I'll still take that. Oh, I didn't. Did I equip that? I didn't equip that. Now I equip that. And then Spirit Thief. Fire Hands. Fire Hands. And then can I keep those? I can keep those. Let's keep those.
Who dares approach? Speak the command word or suffer the wrath of Death's Hand, loyal servant of the Emperor over us all.
So it was Xiaohua. The other guy said he needed to change it, but that's the only one that I know that it could be.
Xiaohua, you may pass.
Splendid. 'Cause I thought, you know, that was the old one. You went and ruined it. That's a pretty good big moving set piece for 7th gen. Let the history of this town not be forgotten, for the water that defines our border covers ghosts of children. Nearly 2 decades ago, just after the Shining Emperor's son brought water to the land again, Tien's Landing lay where the water now stands. Children played, and people lived and worked in the peace that only the land away from the bustle of the heart of the Empire can bring. When the Great Dam came, few believed that the Emperor would allow us to come to harm. But harm came in the form of water that covered our homes and buried our families. When the flooding came to an end, the town of Tien's Landing lay submerged beneath this new sea, where only ghosts and ruined homes could flourish. Those who survived lived to rebuild, and Tien's Landing has come to prosper once again. Lest anyone here forget, however, we must always remember that our lives bend to the whims of the gods, the Emperor, and the decades-old machinery of the Great Dam. Decades old? Man, we know about me and, they are looking at me. That's pretty scary. I don't like it when statues and stuff move and they're not supposed to. The mechanism to open and close the dam is controlled by a powerful enchantment focused on the Jade heart at its center. From here, it's obvious that if you close the dam again, the ruins will flood fairly quickly, and you would no longer be able to reach Old Tien's landing site. I thought that was a place I could go. I was going to go wander down there and see what's up. So, if I remember rightly, my decision was that I'm going to activate the dam controls. Right? We are going to open it up. And... oh! Dark Souls 2 over here! We just closed a map loop! Amazing! Yeah, so what I decided we were going to do was to close the dam, right? This would allow the water to flow again, and the landing down there would be good. And the wine trader, hey, how's it going? Don't blink, she blinked into existence. How's that? Let's close the dam, y'all. You close the dam, unleashing a blast of magical energy from the Jade Heart. Speaking of FMV games, this is like one of those. All we need is for the characters to turn and address me and tell me what to do. Speaking of stuff that's like other stuff, this is literally Minakami Dam from Fatal Frame 2. Yo! That's like a free level! Heck yeah! Alright. Let's go find some ghosts or something and beat them up.
I hope you took a moment to celebrate as you flooded the valley. Whatever you hope to achieve by drowning that sad place will soon be undone. Sergeant, if you will, eliminate this pest.
You don't need to follow this assassin's orders, Sergeant.
Ak nukwair to ak ithruir nuka pifu taftuir quair fenurt.
The sergeant knows his
Worth a
place,
shot.
and he understands that what we assassins do is for the good of the Empire as a whole. If a few people suffer, then they do so for the glory of Emperor Sun.
Leaping tiger.
Certainly are a glorious whole. Anyway! Oh, that's great! Now I'm on fire. Now what you got? Whoop. Cass, why are you looking over there? Did you target the wrong dude again? Yes, I forgot what the target commands are and what the roll commands are. Right. Sergeant has to go. Because he's got that whole combo. And that's pain. Alright, and now you go. Because you leave her alone. She's my friend. She's cool. Empirical Woodland, did you see that animation at the end there? Did you see Taz animating at the end there? Because that's what that was. Be honest with you. That still didn't work. There you go. 10 points. Be honest with you, the wrestler Taz, his stance and his whole thing is he likes to like crick his neck around. Probably less so now, but like knowing that this man has powderized his neck, it makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Please stop doing that, Taz. Stop it. Just relax now, won't you? And I'm going to keep a point for later. I'm going to keep that point for later. That'll be my little treat. I'll have it with a cup of tea.
Water has covered Old Tian's Landing once again, but there is much it will not wash away.
Anyway, we can go back this ways, and back to town, and be like, hello, what? Yes. Sheng, I have done the good thing. Although, actually, what I was going to do was go fight some pirates, wasn't I? Yeah, let's go fight some pirates. I think that's a fairly solid day, all in all. You know, we fought some prisoners, placated a ghost.
Managed to survive. I suppose someone of your skill cannot be easily dissuaded.
Who are you, and why did you attack me?
You may call me Silk Fox. I apologize for my previous aggression, but I thought you were in league with an enemy of mine. I was clearly mistaken. Powerful forces are at work here. You are caught in great events that are beyond you. But I may have use for someone as impetuous as you.
What do you want?
I want nothing more than for you to continue your journey. You seek the old man who was taken from Two Rivers, correct? Of course you do. He was taken by Death's hand. I could tell you where his minions have gone. For a price.
What do you want for this information?
A simple trade. I tell you where the abductors are, and you tell me who that old man is.
The old man was Master Li, my teacher. Technically true.
You mix truth with lies. He must be more for Death's hand to keep him alive. Still, you've told me what I need to know. It would take a season to reach the Imperial City by land or water. Air is the only quick way, but you need a wind map. I know the location of one. Lord Yun governs much of the Great Southern Forest. He petitioned the Lotus Assassins for a wind map so he could settle a trade disruption. Of course, that has earned him their attention in addition to whatever trouble is infesting his lands. I doubt he has time for charity, but you might try to find him.
Now that we're friends, who are you really? I mean, I feel like Silk Fox is a... That's just her name, right? And even if it's... Right. with the whole Cass thing, this has come up a lot in my mind lately, where if somebody introduces himself as this thing, then this thing is their name. And I'm not going to go, who are you really? And, you know, give me your people name, woman. Nah, her name's Silk Fox. She's just out here being cool. Help me to defeat Death's Hand.
I have matters of my own to attend. If you survive, we will see what use you are to me. Remember, if you want to reach the Imperial City, you must go to the forest and get that map from Lord Yun. My path takes me elsewhere. If you actually reach the Imperial City, I will be impressed. Until then, I wish you luck. You are a surprising little peasant.
Alright, cool. Call me! Jaded Mew, I believe that I already do, to some extent. I don't know, I just think that's... Maybe it's because I spend a lot of time, like, online and hanging out in Discord and that sort of stuff, but I feel like... And I know that you are the wrong person to be having this conversation with, because you have said, I know your people name, and it's basically just this channel where we don't use it. I feel like my point stands. That loading screen tip is a lie. You lie to me, game. Listen to this. Listen to the music. It's a lot nicer now. We fixed it. We fixed something. Well, okay, so Rixtrus, in your case, when I say people name, it's the name that I wrote on the box that I sent to you. But I'm still going to call you Rixtrus because that is the name that you used when introduced to me, and until you say use something else, Rixtrus it is, right? And this is why when I send something to somebody, doesn't matter who, I will say, and if I put the name blank on the box, that will get it to you. And I'm not going to go, so what's your actual name? Your actual name is whatever you have presented to me. Anyways, this guy's all salty, which is appropriate given how much... Actually, no, damn it. Damn it! I was going to say it's appropriate salt for how much water there is around here, but that's... Dam water is not salt water.
Your offer was a corrupt one. We did the right thing by ignoring you.
Leaping Tiger.
Dang, this wine merchant's got hands. Oh, dang, I sure hope your wine wasn't that piss weak. Anyway... I feel a bit better trash-talking you than I did Nathan Fillion, I'll be honest. How could you be... How could you be mean to Nathan Fillion? Man's lovely.
Spirit Thief. Spirit Thief.
Yeah, you better run. See, I've never had to, ship something via ID number. Normally when I send stuff, it is with the post office or DHL, and DHL want, you know, Jane Smith on the box. They wouldn't go for Rickstress. Fun thing, was it? I think it was DHL I once shipped something to Soup Soup, because I got there and I realized I don't actually know their name. They are Soup. So that's what I sent it as. But the post office, they don't care. They just look at the address and then toss it to the void with gay abandon. And if it gets there, well, then it gets there. The Cataclysm. Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales comes from the far to the west, beyond the Ocean of Tempest. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that is inhospitable to life. The farther one travels across the Ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun, but there must be another explanation, not shrouded in myths and superstition. Of particular note are reports of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those few brave enough to travel to the increasingly rough seas of Tempest. At night, this cloud glows with heat, and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach it too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in that area were filled with desiccated corpses, their skin rotting, their hair and teeth falling from their bodies. One particularly disturbing log, penned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of these lost craft, suggests that the skies were filled with a roar like the cries of the gods, and it finishes with the unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. You're not a dock worker, you're Dawnstar. Right, who was I talking to? Was it you?
Look at all these
No.
people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
I do declare. You think Tien's Landing is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Who are you?
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land. It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know any other pretty young gals looking for a husband?
No.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
I'll mention you to Eiling over there, and man, she'll murder you. I'll help. Okay. You are that, so we need to get more karma. Oh yeah, actually, look, followers. Recovers your health. A guardian demon bound in the body of a child. Chaikar will fight alongside you with his great strength or channel his power through you.
I will not let you down.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
Sir.
Thank you for asking me to accompany you.
I'm pretty sure the option would be to send him. Oh no! Actually, he would have been perfect for Eiling. Because that was her whole thing, wasn't it? She wanted what that guy was offering. She wanted land and 6 or 7 kids.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
I still think my ending to that was a good ending to that. They're business friends now.
There you are. I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream, but here you are. I can take you to the pirates if you still want to go. It'll be an easy trip. The river is quite tame again since you closed the dam. No danger at all. Until you meet the pirates.
Let's go.
I'll take you. And if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
Well, it would seem we have little choice. I certainly hope we won't regret asking Rue to help us.
I could go check if that guy has something to buy. You're quite right. I should have done. Plus, Sheng is up there, and he's the one who definitely didn't ask us to go do that. Nope, not that. So, Disappearing Act has they have mentioned to me that there are many ways to complete some of these quests.
I can take you no farther. Be wary in this place. Pirates everywhere.
Come with me. I could use your help.
Not I.
Ah, worth a shot, wasn't it?
This barge is our only way out of here. Someone has to guard it, or else the pirates could cut us off. If any pirates come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use my paddle. Good luck to you in there.
Trying to steal
and
the
if you
barge?
need to leave in a hurry,
That's a
just
paddling.
come running.
Yeah, Disappearing Act has mentioned that there are multiple ways to complete multiple quests. Cool. I like that. I'm wondering if there are different impacts on the world now. Like, if I had... Genuinely, I think that that guy is the one I should have chosen to marry Eiling. Because, okay, yeah, he's his big, dumb lummox. But, he was offering what she was wanting, and that probably would have gotten me a better outcome. I don't know. Oh, can you please tell me some of those hoops? Because I'm curious to... Because it's DHL. DHL is usually fairly cool with that. It's just my name, their address.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
Wonowir apawafa ukir okir wo ifirk. Wosa atanopa uno fakir ukno aku.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
What was that? What was that? It was just the camera being a bit weird. I thought something, like, didn't load in, and I saw it pop in. That's fine. Your name, Josh's address, my address, Reese's card. Well, You guys are great.
Make me
I
crawl like a
appreciate
dog?
you very
This'll
much.
teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on. Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me, I was just, Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
I'm just here to replace my flyer.
Well, you came to the right place. That's just about all we've got here now, airships. Not like back in my day. My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts.
Assassins have standards.
Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them.
How are you going to get even?
Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
And what about the slave cleaning the dock?
I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
I won't hurt an innocent.
You want to take the guards on face to face? I won't stop you. Still think you should use the rope, though. Tough break for the kid cleaning the pier, but much easier for you.
Wolf, welcome on
Whatever
in.
You're gonna do
Good
it
to have
quick.
you.
Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long with their wine.
There is a chilling line in the movie The Prince of Egypt. Go watch Prince of Egypt. It's been a little while before I've mentioned how great it is, where Moses is like, you killed all these people? And Pharaoh's like, sacrifices must be made. They were only slaves. And like, oh no. It was delivered. Oh, that's why I'm not doing any damage. I was on Spirit Thief. Not the Wolverine claws. There you go. Get drill clawed. It wouldn't take your address because you had to go to a local hub to pick it up. So Josh used his. Reese was paying for the package. Had to write it out.
You saved me. Oh, but there's more pirates inside. Lots more. They'll catch you, and you'll be a slave like the rest of us. Or they'll kill you.
Do you have somewhere safe you can go?
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you. They won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
Good. Go be safe. See, that's how you do it, you jerk. Nobody had to die. Except for those slavers. Nobody important had to die. Hey, see that?
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all. Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Thank you very much, SynthFox, for contributing to New Home Old Games Challenge. We are gonna get those CPC games. Look how close we are. We're gonna get there, everybody. Lotus Assassins.
They showed up shortly after Gao took over, working with him and his guild. Inquisitor Lim seems to be in charge of the Lotus Assassins here. Gao and Lim don't get along. They both like to be in charge. Be careful if you run into Lim. There's something very wrong about him.
What do you know about the airships?
Back in my day, a pirate ship stayed on the water where it belonged. Now they've got some kind of factory up on the top floor where they build those blasted airships.
There's something suspicious about those airships. Sure, the pirates use them, but I think that's just a cover so the Lotus assassins can come and go as they please.
Somebody asked me an important question. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted today. It's like someone needs help. I am here to provide help. Goodbye.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
In bed. Hey, you're not a scroll stand, you're a pirate! Do you know what would be cool? Some kind of, improvised weaponry ability. And I'm relatively confident they wouldn't be able to do such a thing on the OG Xbox. But, like, if, in the middle of this fight, I could combo into grabbing that bird cage, and away it goes.
Spirit thief.
Nope.
Spirit thief. Leaping tiger.
Or, like, you throw a couple of fists. You grab a I am absolutely thinking of Yakuza. Any game where I can just bust up some goons with a nearby bicycle and think to myself, who'd be bringing a bicycle in this arena? That's what I want. Lost my train of thought. He didn't have it when he came to the ring, but he has it now. Godspeed, Dusty. Ugh! Just nice! Look at that launcher! That was amazing! I want to keep doing that. Don't mind me, I'm just going to funnel that directly into that. I believe there is something similar in The Last of Us as well, at least the first one, where every time Joel makes a swing, the game checks to see if there's anything environmental around him, and there is a chance to, like, aim the enemy at that instead of just swinging your fists. Punch lasers, they called it. It's great. The first person to attempt flight was Cao Shong, an early scholar who originally came from the prosperous East. Though his ideas were creative, they were hardly sound. Cao Shong met an early end after he strapped several canisters of dragon powder to a bamboo chair and ignited it. It was at first rumored that he survived the ill-fated mission, but few truly believed that anyone could have survived such a disastrous explosion. His death, however, was not completely in vain. Several of his writings were studied by later scholars, and some of his ideas were adapted for the first successful human flights. To an extent, I may also be thinking of games like Hotline Miami, Super Hot Line Miami, Fights in Enclosed Spaces, I think it's called. There's one that's a card game that's like that. And it's basically exactly what it says on the tin. Here is a 3x3 grid. Play your cards. And there's things like, you know, if you're stood next to a piece of scenery like a chair, grab the chair, sling it at some goon's head, and that's part of your combo now. I like that it filled up my health because it knew damn well why I was going back to top up my health. Fill up the blue, fill up the red, fill up the blue. Nah, let's do it all in one go, mate. That's grand. Thanking you kindly.
He's freed the slaves! You'll pay for that, maggot!
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat, and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
He's not in this stove!
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? Don't let her grace and beauty fool you. She's deadly. This is your last chance to get out of here alive.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
Stop!
Not gonna lie, that whole... Where's Rocky, where's he hiding? That's the best. That makes me laugh every single time. He's not in this stove. Oh, he's hiding in the stove, is he? Ah, great. I like that the guy in blue brought backup. I too brought backup. Wait. A disappearing act. When you're watching the VOD, hi, how's it going? I hope you had a good day. You've mentioned that this game is somehow contemporaneous with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Isn't this guy straight up like the Water Tribe? Like he's actually a Water Tribe character?
You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
You dragged me into your fight!
It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
Why are you here?
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor.
Is this man Gal the Greater?
If I had more time, I'd want to know what brought you here. I expect it's quite the tale. Yes, I hunt Gao the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter. I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. That'll make it easier to reach the upper levels where he hides himself away.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. How do we get past that door?
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
How does the mechanism work?
Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires two to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up
poor
and pull
guy.
the lever easily enough.
Gets the best of
you
us.
You can open the door when it's unlocked.
And then what happens?
Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now?
Very well. Go unlock the door.
I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study?
At the same place where I learned to mind my own business. I trained under Master Lee of Two Rivers.
He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
I've heard this kind of thing before. What's so strange about how I fight?
It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Oh yeah, I remember you. I tried to be super nice to you and be like, don't go into the wilderness. There's all types of crazy crap out there. And now here we are. How did you end up here?
Ukir neko si se sayer wosayer nifuyer. Sayer yo woya yer ni tatatier ni sasapika.
Don't worry, I'll find Fuyao for you.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonok fonia si sayer nawakok.
Quest received. It was just sort of handed to you. I didn't ask for that. I'll do it. And it'll be great. But, yeah. Something to bear in mind for while I'm here, though. What are you doing there? Something to bear in mind for while I'm here, though. You can't just leave. You gotta go find her. Not Yugal. That's something else. Listen to those eternal darkness stock noises.
Be careful in here. This could be a trap.
Ahoy, mateys! Sure am pirate over here. Ah, dang it! I thought I could just show up and like pass myself off as a pirate. Didn't work. Did I always have that knockback effect? Whoa! 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 What are you loading, game? What was that? Why would they have that? Why would the pirates trap their own treasure chests? That just seems impractical. I don't know. I don't have any booby traps in my house. You could just walk right in and open up any of these exquisite treasure chests. And there it is. 2 baked bean tins and a piece of string. That's what you get.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised.
It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish, I designed that dragonfly.
Hey, Doc Brown, how are you doing?
That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the Southland. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there in person.
That will not be necessary, mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
Oh, Nathan Fillion, no!
This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you! I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. Get to work, mad fool. Do whatever it takes to get that ship built. I will take a short-range flyer and check on some of our other operations in the area. If the marvelous dragonfly is not ready to launch when I return, those captive demons will have a new playmate.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? Did you build something to make his sandals explode?
I thought that Jia was wearing a mask. And that mask had a massive Akira Toriyama widow's peak on it. Just all the way up. It went right. What's up? Apparently stealth doesn't work, so I'm just gonna boot the door in and start swinging. Who's in charge? Where's that girl I've been sent to find? What? Okay. So, what I have come to realize, at least in the last couple of fights, these fellas have swords, right? So rather than going one-on-one, use a weapon. Yes, I was trying to turn that into the mass promo. I couldn't find a way to immediately do that because I was trying to not die. A fight I believe I will soon lose. There you go.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
I'll do it sensibly this time. Who are you?
I am Kang, the Mad. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
You build flyers?
Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I've saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly.
You're being awfully helpful to a stranger.
I am not playing the stupid. Eventually, Gao is going to see me as more nuisance than asset. Plus, he took my amber mosquitoes and ruined them through duplication. He doesn't understand that multiples diminish the glory of any creation, weakening them all. The marvelous Dragonfly deserves better. I'll take my chances with you.
You built Gao a special flyer?
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor where no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops.
I have an inscrutable power source. I made the joke about my scroot. Will you help me against Gao and the Lotus Assassins?
Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
I agree. I'll see what I can do.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
So,
go and leave me to think.
What I think I might do... Are you a healing thing? No. Oh, the treasure chest over there. Cool. What I think I might do is to see if I can return to town, because this seems very plot advance-y. And don't get me wrong, hell yeah, advancing the plot. But also, Mew suggested we go take a look at the weapon shop in town, and I feel like I need to speak to Sheng, because he definitely didn't tell me to open up the river to trade once again. Yep, he didn't do that. I did that of my own volition. But I think he would like to know that it has been done by me. And, you know, maybe some silver will fall into my pocket. I don't know. Can I cut this rope anyway and just destroy it? Just be a nuisance? Yeah.
Back already? Please tell me you're ready to...
Hang on. I'm not ready to
Why
leave
are you
yet.
Standing here talking to me? Go do whatever you must do and let's leave. If you happen to see any wine, bring that back with you.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to save just in case. Because if I go back to town and the game's like, yep, you've had your fun with the Pirate Town DLC, you can't go back there now.
Back already? Thank goodness.
Then I'd be very upset.
We're leaving.
Yeah, there you go. That's where the name of the thing is from. See, that's what I tried to do. You may have noticed we got some of the blue hit box on my Wolverine claws. I didn't notice any increase in damage in my attacks, possibly because I was doing it wrong. Dear, hello, hello. I am indeed live. How's it going?
Hello there, stranger. The last time I was talking to the town's illustrious leader, he mentioned a young hero who had closed the dam on behalf of the mighty Minister Shang. Good work. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
I had your stream open when your electricity died. Oh, that's always scary. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're okay as well.
You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
Show me what you can teach and what you have for sale. Except that button input game.
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task. You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand. You, of all people, must be able to sympathize. Nothing we can't overcome. Let's see what I can teach you.
Are you complimenting the girls? What was that? The power died for just 30 seconds. Well, still, that's still a little bit of a thing, and I don't know. All right, so what do we got? Focus plus 15. Chi plus 3. This appears much like the guy at Two Rivers. This just looks like it's going to be, by all of these, it's just a net balance. There you go. Can I sell some stuff? I can sell some stuff. Let's do some of that. Why was it questioning that one? I don't know. I actually don't know. Only follows the way I close fist. I don't want that. But it's asking me, so I'm going to keep it. Anyways, that'll be me. Nice. Also, yeah, Jaded View, people, myself included, tend to be like, man, I wish it was the other, or not this. But, you know what? The way that I try to look at it is that this is the hand that I've been dealt. Pair of twos is a winning hand somewhere, right? It's doable. Alright, Shang, what's up? I saved the day.
You did it! How the people will sing the praises of Minister Sheng, who found, hired, and sent forth the helpful peasant who ultimately solved the problem.
Won't the Lotus Assassins be mad at you?
Ha! It is hard to argue with success. My lord, Judge Fang, Chief Minister of Harmony, will surely be impressed with me. He will protect me from the vile assassins. No, my friend, it is time to bask in the glory of triumph.
Empirical Woodland, you are a horrible person. Of course I'm buying that. Jaded Mew, you're in good company. That's us. That's what we are. But you know what? You're also a good person. So, hey, chill. Continue being a good person with the rest of us. I know where the flyers are. I'm good. Bye.
Very well, run along. Now that the dam is closed again, Minister Sheng is on his way back to the Imperial City. I'm sure of it.
Also, I'm pretty sure Darting Lynx was commenting on, like, the size of these. Because, like, oh, you of all people. Like, okay, that's
Sipa sa ayer ki unyer, kwanurk shinro ni sipa.
Weirdly, not the first conversation about such things I've heard this week, but actually the nicest one. What do you have for sale?
Wo ya kuptier, ni shin warawayer, wo suyer kak.
Storm Dragon style. Does direct damage in T-Strike mode. This style's area attack can initiate a harmonic combo that produces a focus power-up. Forms and strikes of Storm Dragon enable the master to call upon the power of lightning to damage an opponent. They don't do any direct damage, but small but constant damage over time. Very rarely when a fight's on its own, but it can... Ooh! So that's poison, is what that is. Let's put that on the list. Let's know that I have that. I'm going to keep those because the game is asking if I am sure that I want to sell them. So I think that means I might need them. Mew, good shout with going back and speaking to that guy. I found a forum post. How do people play this game without abusing Storm Dragon? Seems like it's good. Well, that button, and you can go there.
Are you getting slow in your old age, young?
I'm sure a disappearing act is somewhere, either cheering or booing the fact that I have picked that up. So, yeah.
Hello again. I'm just enjoying the fine air here by the docks. Rotted fish and vomit reminds me of home. Actually, it is home. What can I do for you this fine day?
Back to the pirates.
I'll take you. And if
Reese,
the pirates
Reese,
slit your
Reese,
throat and dump your
I
body in the
interrupted my
river,
stream
I'll
to
bring
look
you
at it
back to
and go,
town
she's
for a
back.
nice burial.
She's
If you
back, I
leave
get
your
to
body
have
on
it.
land, you're out of luck.
Available once and never again, they said. They lied. I'm so happy. I'm just sitting here beaming like a loon. Hey, we're okay. We have very shared interests, and Empirical Woodland knows both of us very, very well. So, I don't know. We're talking about an Overwatch thing, alright? Pink Mercy's coming back. Previously available only through, like, I believe breast cancer research donation would get you that. And then it was, like, available once and never again. And now it's coming back for people who didn't have the game at the time. And, like, oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I'm gonna get it. I'm finally gonna have it. A little annoyed that it's like a Blizzard purchase, because this one doesn't appear to be a cancer research donation, but at the same time, Pink Mercy, I get Pink Mercy. Hell yeah. How's it going, Reese? I hope good. We are up here in the pirate land. Doc Brown over here, he makes stuff explode, and he's gonna make stuff explode for us if we help him. There's also a particular slave we're keeping an eye out for, and yeah. Oh, it is all going to charity, parentheses, apparently. Okay. This is one of those things where it's like with the, alright!
Storm Dragon.
It's area of effect as well? What the hell? See how he pops and locks! I am doing literally the opposite, thank you very much. The offer was to kill that slave. It's easier that way. And I'm like, how about I just run into a fight? Because I ain't keeping slaves. Thanks.
Please, don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts. You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
Hey, what's up? Somebody ordered Pain? She's my favorite character. Give me that, the gun mage style where she wears, like, the emo pants. Hell yeah.
Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon. Leaping Tiger.
So I have not yet been taught how harmonic combos work. A disappearing actor's just told me that I'm okay at them. And I'll take it.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Don't speak to her like that.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
This girl is not for sale.
Pawoya astir, wo sayir, if the saya wa kawi sheer.
So I feel like with this language, they could have done with recording a few variant lines. So, hey, say this line exactly, Mew. Thank you very much. But like, say it in this voice.
Kosawaya ira thea. Sisauka kawa koyu.
Sisa ia akawaio kupfaia wo. Tuko utro.
Saya yo woya ye ni tatatia ni sasat.
I don't know where he's thinking of running to. This place is an island.
Satha kawayer sonuyer kawayer payer nasi sunkut. Owowo sunso anawa kawaras tata safayat.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
That's pretty horrible. And like, yeah, slavery. It is pretty horrible. A little annoyed we couldn't go a little harder with that. I was thinking we don't let that guy run. We just stand and we wait and we just the slaves will be here soon. They know what to do.
The people of Tian's Landing owe you a great debt.
I thought
you
that was
saved their town.
I was going to examine
Master Li would be proud of you, as am I.
the barrel there.
If you could spare some time, could we talk about what we have seen?
I'm good.
Be well, my friend.
Mew, I'm pretty sure slavery is bad.
Did you see Gao when he went by?
Y'all had this big conversation about it back in the day.
There's always fire in his eyes. Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
Yeah, see, Dia knows what's up. We don't go for any part of that. You!
Storm Dragon.
Stacy, you say that. I don't think I would be surprised. It's a conversation that I have heard surprisingly frequently because I have known fairly religious folks, like down from the deepest of the South, religious folks, and they're like, nah, it's fine because it's in the book, and the book says this, and like, don't worry about it. And I think one of the coolest things that I've ever had to come to terms with not reading the book, is I don't have to justify slavery. I just go, nah, mate, it's bad. And I win. That's a good loading screen. Let's talk about that. I don't think big steampunk goggles exploity test tube would really be a character we would meet in this world. Also I like that the hat's on fire. That's great. By pulling the left or right trigger, you say? The left or right trigger, you say? That's what switches targets. That's not the dodge button. Also, I feel like on the boob topic, I feel like that jaunty little jog was not really. That's not what my character would be doing. Whoa, hello. Built in the manner as she is, that would be. They no. All right, just no. No, I see. If this was Bethesda, there'd be a Master Splinter one. It'd be like the one purple one, and it'd be hiding out in a cave somewhere. And it'd be like with the Wild Wasteland perk or something like that. That was a good one. The average person is never likely to come across one of these horrific beings. Demons are some of the most dangerous and malevolent beings in all of the Jade Empire. Though some demons are not evil, they are all powerful. And rarely can they be trusted. If confronted by a malicious demon, it is important to remember that they are usually immune to magic, especially the larger demons. You can successfully combat them with weapons and simple martial styles. Strangely enough, on those rare occasions when demons and ghosts were seen to tangle the strange magics used... I feel like there should be a comma there. There should be a comma there. Strangely enough, on those rare occasions when demons and ghosts were seen to tangle, pause, the strange magics used by the ghosts seem to affect these malevolent beasts.
Look at that flyer. It's beautiful. The marvelous dragonfly is the perfect name.
Probably the only real downside with changing my name is that you can no longer say my full name to the Ninja Turtles theme tune.
Leaping Tiger.
That's a really good XKCD strip that has just stuck with me because I find I do it just unironically. Because you could say all sorts of things to the beat of the Ninja Turtles theme tune. Like Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Can I shock you? Whoop! No, I can't. Oh, don't pause like that, game. Also, yeah, that was what it was called in England when I was growing up. It was the Hero Turtles. Configuration of the horse. Cool. What's that do? Why is my intimidation skill the best? Oh no, charm and intimidation are the best ones. I'm gonna save is what I'm gonna do. Into an empty slot, apparently. That's fine. You receive unconditional surrender and this horse. Don't even worry about it. I'll just be leaving. Right. Anyways, yeah. This little jaunty jog, I don't believe our character would be doing that without better support. Because... ouch. Yeah, they changed that. Michelangelo didn't have nunchucks because you couldn't use nunchucks in England. They were illegal. So he had a grappling hook. I hate trees. And he was kind of aware of the fourth wall, I seem to recall. I don't know if that was how it went in the original. But every so often he'd be like, oh yeah, like that thing we had 3 episodes ago.
You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for... Wait. You are not one of my servants. I know you. You are one of Master Li's students. You were the one who killed my son Gao.
I enjoyed killing your son. Now I'm going to kill you! Oh my god! I want to pick that just for that. I didn't want to kill him. He left me no choice.
Your words mean nothing. You are a murderer, a killer. Gao was everything to me, and now he's gone. Damn you and that school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. And now my son is... Gao may be gone, but I will avenge him. I know the styles your broken old master taught you, and I know how to beat them. I promise your death will be both slow and painful.
One might say he studied all my moves. There you go. I did it. Just so you guys didn't have to. Yeah, so nunchucks were violent. Couldn't use those. The word ninja, too violent. Can't use that. Which is why Ninja Gaiden was called Shadow Warriors for the longest time. And actually, I'm pretty sure it was called Ninja Gaiden until Ninja Gaiden Black. The sai were fine, the bow staff was fine, just no nunchucks. So yeah, Michelangelo had a grappling hook, and like I say, he was at least vaguely aware that he was in a show. All right. Oh, that's dark. Did you see that? The body on the floor was screaming because it was set on fire. Are you just completely stun locked?
Leaping tiger.
I think that guy was completely stun locked. I think I could have just kept doing that the whole rest of the fight.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
Where have you been?
After I left you, I stumbled across some very interesting documents. Perhaps I spent too long poring over them, but I couldn't resist. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right?
I also saw you free some of them.
True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
Maybe you should take some time to mourn your daughter.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers.
Gao the Greater is providing them with flyers as well.
Is that so? There can be no doubt, then. This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but two fools working together stand a better chance than one.
It'd be good to have you along.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
What is it?
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked.
You are in a suspended building, sir.
I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart.
I don't know if I trust this man, but we can't afford to turn away potential allies, not with what lies ahead.
What man could remain constant under the scrutiny of such beauties? Still, you will find me a true companion.
Glad to have you aboard, Sky.
I assure you, I will be as devoted and capable as any of your other companions.
Alright, cool, but eyes up.
If I
They're up
could
here.
harness all that hot
Come on.
air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well, if you're done with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
Very probably. A lot of the cast of this game are also in the Metal Gear universe. Did Dawnstar over here? That's Kim, my guest. That piece of... There's a very particular sound in the background, which sounds like the start of Ethnicolor by Jean-Michel Jarre, which is actually an elephant played with, like, mad reverb. Several years after Mad Fong's first successful flight, a scholar from the south discovered the unusual device known simply as the inscrutable power source. A few years later, scholar Shu Wen came up with a design for a flyer that used this mysterious new device. Initial attempts bordered on apocalyptic, in one case destroying half of a mountainside and the village that lay below. We'll get to this. Okay. Several scholars tried to outlaw the use of this strange new energy source, but Shu Wen continued his experiments until, at last, he was successful. Unfortunately, his prototype was too successful. Both he and the flyer took off at great speeds towards the north, and neither was ever seen again. You want to talk about kids emulating the Ninja Turtles? Well, let me tell you. My nan had a couple of trowels, not trowels, little garden forks. They were Sai. I was Raphael. He's the best one. And then my friend David, broomstick, that was the bow staff. He was Donatello, because that's the other weapon that we had. We didn't have any swords. Weirdly. Oh, nunchucks. Who knew? Right. I'm pretty sure I lost some body points from training with the dancer. So let's put up that and a bit of that. I think I might stick to these two because I'm not using a great deal of mind. I'll come back to you. Because... Wait a second. It didn't save my style points. You remember I had one left over? It set it to 10. Good to know. Yeah, so charm... Oh, but charm is body and mind. Okay, maybe I do need to boost those. Well, it said that I had 10 points to spend. Let's see what Storm Dragon does. Right. Power. Speed. power and speed. Can we do anything over here? Oh, that requires 10. But, gosh, imagine the speed. Okay, Reese. Go get off that couch. Go get some food. Go get some sleep. Have best day. What can we do with fire hands? We can power up some fire hands. And do you know what? If I have to use all of those, I might as well pour it into that, so that at the very least my points are not going to waste. Because I don't want my points going to waste, thank you very much. I was going to save those. Game seems to want to say no.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
I have an inscrutable power source.
Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragonfly, and it will be ready to go. Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun. Okay, she's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice, safe landing place just outside Tien's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash.
What about Rue? He's waiting to take me back.
Don't worry about that. When the marvelous dragonfly takes off, the earth shakes and the sky trembles. You can't miss it. Your friend will see us take off, and he'll head back to town on his own.
All right, let's go.
Ha ha! Everybody on board! The marvelous dragonfly is about to take flight!
Shrieking Fury? Hell yeah, I want some Shrieking Fury! Once again, I feel like this does not really belong in this game, but I'm also not going to complain, because it's actually pretty cool. I like when there are, like when when army factions have themes in their machinery. For some reason, I'm thinking of the Tyranids from Warhammer, where all of their what serves as machinery is just various kinds of bugs. Like the spore cannon is just this weird walking rock that is a gun. And they had gargoyles and they were the flamethrower units. I feel I'm really dating when I played Warhammer. Yeah, I had the big huggy Carnifex as well.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gal the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
Oh, it's very shiny.
No. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, The shinier, the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
How do you control it from this distance?
Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
I will speak to you when I'm ready to make use of your machine, Kang.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Goodbye for
Be
now.
well, my friend.
Because there is, or was, this way. There was somebody in the tea house who had a quest marker. And we've discovered that quests are chapter locked. So I figure if I go and speak to Kang and fly off to chapter 3, if that's where he will take me, that we don't get to go and speak to this person. So let's go speak to this person and see what it is that they have to offer me. Be honest with you, I completely forgot about Dark Eldar as a faction because I mostly just go, damn, Lilith Hesperax is cool. Can't she be in more things? More than literally nothing? And no.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
The Tyranids are... Real talk, Tyranids are the ones who's going to win. If anybody is going to win, it's probably going to be the Tyranids. They are like the Borg, except insects. And Necrons, initially, they were just robots. Chaos-powered robots. And then the later lore expanded them so that, like, no, actually, they have thoughts and feelings. What if machines had feelings, yo? And a lot of people disliked that change. Did you check the writ to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
I'm going to speak to Dutong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
It's, the Necrons have gone through a couple of different phases. Like, they, at one point they were kind of replicants. At one point they were essentially the Skrull. There's a couple of stories where it was, oh, this guy can join us to access Dragonfly mini games and to travel. Amazing. All right. Filter, it says. Oh, there you go. Filter. Active story. Active subquests. Investigate Dutong's visit. Let's go find plot items. That's what those are. Okay. Oh, and I think these are going to go together. The zither case and the silk strings. He found this strange excerpt from a diary. Pages were torn from the book, but kept together, as if they were important. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal and of a strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm. Suddenly lucid, "It's the tiger," he said, fever burning in his eyes. "The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovine's innards. All but the cogs are watching, waiting and active, waiting for the tiger to feed." After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or of his ravings, except one. Is Mechanus good? Because I know that Warhammer has I can name one good Warhammer game. Two if you count Space Marine, which is just Gears of War, but like more manly somehow. I like the idea of Mechanus. Just yeah, it's XCOM, but Warhammer.
The sailors have all left, thanks to you. They were some of my best customers. Though I suppose there will be other customers to make up for their loss now that the dam is closed. Maybe this dive will finally start to turn a profit.
Hi.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house. Be sure to have some tea before you go. I have a special blend that combines... Oh, I forgot.
Is there
Master
another
Dutong
Dutong, do you
spilled
think?
wine all over it. I'm sorry.
Did I fail to read that man's name?
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, the useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
Can I see the writ granting you ownership of this place?
Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother
I
Quan.
don't know what
I'm
I
not about to
expected.
bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking.
I feel like that's happened 2 or 3 times today. I'm playing this a lot more video gamey than it appears to be. I think you conned old Mother Quan.
What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, Three Sheets Dutong, could do such a thing is, well, it is unthinkable.
You want me to teach this troublemaker a lesson, boss?
You wish to challenge the one person brave enough to get the dam closed? You're slower than I thought. No thanks. I don't need you damaged. Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Quan, and I don't see any reason to continue our conversation. So thank you, and goodbye.
I've played L.A. Noire. You don't have any proof that I definitely committed this crime. Why, if you did, you'd have the matchbook of some description. And then that's when you produce the matchbook of some description, and that advances the story. So, go find proof, come back to that guy with proof. Where is proof? I'm not sure. That's not proof, that's like meat and incense. Hum. Well, I don't actually know. Maybe he has an office somewhere?
Hello, greetings.
Hey, can I get into your safe, please? That'd be absolutely great.
Right at all. Idiot. I'm barkeep Yanru now, not steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I want to talk about Dutong and his Imperial Writ.
That Imperial Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house, waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone ever see the actual writ?
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think it was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house.
Yes.
Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Maybe we can make him confess.
It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Yeah, because he specifically mentioned, and now, when I am sober, right? Just don't get him so drunk he passes out.
Don't worry about that. He never passes out no matter how much he drinks. Actually, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
You can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me
so this is when we use the pickpocket skill.
When he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Well, let's send him some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Oh god, it's algebra. But fairly easy. 2x plus y. So we need to get, he needs to have 7. Yeah, right. So we need to give him 7, bowls. Drunk. Blah. He needs to drink 7 bowls of wine. Or the equivalent of. These are worth 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, okay. I thought we'd have to wait, but yeah. I'll be back in a bit.
Good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or
Yeah.
if he's too drunk, come back and see me, and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Hey, how you doing? Give me a second. I feel like this is going to be conversation tree time.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of Three Sheets Dutong?
Let's talk about that writ you showed Mother Kwan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Tell me about the writ. You can trust me.
Yeah, you're a good friend. I could trust you. You'll understand. Oh, I'm a despicable person.
Let's just cut to a different line read.
The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
That very evocative.
Now
Lovely.
I have the strangest memory, as if I. Oh no, did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about? Oh, I don't know, an imperial writ.
Yes, you told me it was fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Kwan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Kwan is such a nice old lady,
You know what, dear? It doesn't show up all that much, but it appears that this game kind of likes it. You disgust me, Dutong. We won't sell Mother Kwan out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Kwan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Kwan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
I wonder if that was easier or harder, because I have already completed the damn side quest. Like, would I have had to fight that bodyguard if I didn't have the reputation as
Hello again, dearie. I hope
the
you're
one
having
that
a nice
solved
time
the
here
problem?
in Master Dutong's tea house.
Dutong's writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Dutong confessed. The tea house is yours again.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was.
Please do not use the word exposed in relation to me, thank you, ma'am.
Hooray for Mother Kwan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
It was nothing. Just glad to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
Let me tell you something, friends. That's enough. If you make friends with someone's nonna, or like someone along those lines, and you're always welcome at that person's house, you're onto a winner right there. There is, my mum helped a woman make her way home from a Manchester airport this one time. And this lady said, genuinely, here is my address. If ever you are in Albuquerque, stop by. You have a place there. And yeah, actually, That's really cool. I like that. Which reminds me, Empirical Woodland redeemed one happy thing a day like 3 hours ago. I saw it, and then I filed it, and then I didn't do anything with it. Your happy thing for today is actually kind of the inverse of yesterday. For various reasons, I had to stay 2 extra hours at the end of work yesterday. I worked 6 in the morning till half 4 in the afternoon. And by golly, I was ready to end something. Well, today, they went, because you stayed 2 hours extra, your options are, you work the rest of your shift today, and we pay you 2 hours of overtime, which we're not going to do, so you get to go home 2 hours early. And I came home, and it was the afternoon. And I got to go to the shops.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone.
Oh, it was such fun.
It's home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places.
Apologies for waiting so long.
You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
She's right, Sue. More killing won't bring our friends back.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Something to think about, yeah? Yeah. Anyways, let's save our game. This is what I came here to do. I came here to save the game. Because that's a little over 3 hours. Empirical Woodland, are you good to go? I'm going to go to my end screen over here. What we're going to do is we are going to go and raid into Empirical Woodland. And we're going to do we're going to do the sweepstakes is what we're going to do. And as soon as people have drawn their teams, which shouldn't take more than 5-10 minutes, we are going to go and look at Soupy.